Well, good day. Good afternoon, I think. Sorry about my voice. I'm just coming off of that stupid little sore throat thing that's been going on. We're at about 80% volume right now, but don't worry, I'll be back in full force here in a few days. What are we doing? Well, we got something for the Tesla. Let's check this out. Some folks from a company called Kunist on Amazon reached out, and they sent us one of these 4-in-1 hubs. Now, the way that this would go, if you're looking at your car, your center console's here where you'd rest your arm, obviously your cup holders. Well, then what it does is it brings up a couple USB-Cs and a couple USBs. This is actually kind of cool. I've done a couple of these before, but it was just this part. So I'm kind of interested to see how this overlay sits. I haven't opened it yet, so let's take a look. It actually seems to open just like that, a nice little flip style. Packaging looks exceptional. Whoa, man, I think they nailed that color too. So here's what we got. Looks like some pretty thin 3M, which is good. You don't want thick 3M because it's going to push it up off the deal. But it's got some weight to it. It seems to be fairly decent. Real metal screws hold everything in, and then a ribbon style USB-C. Not sure how well that's going to work, considering you have 4 applications here. But we'll see. Out of the box, no scuffs, no scratches, maybe something a little right there, but they sent this to the channel, so no big deal. But the quality sure seems to be there. You're probably wondering where the car is. Well, I woke up this afternoon when I got home from work this morning after sleeping, came out here, it was gone. Well, with a Tesla, you can do anything, so where the hell's the car? My kid jacked it, went to Chico real fast with it. She's on her way home. Kid, you do the best you can, you know, what are you gonna do? Back to the review. I think the quality is actually fairly decent. It looks like the tooling around the edges where this was mold fitted actually seems to be pretty stinking good. Doesn't seem to be any sharp edges around there. So yeah, I'm kind of digging it. We'll see how it looks when we lay it in the car, which should be in about an hour. So yeah, we'll give this a shot. Hang on, guys. We got the car back. So here is the new attachment. So what you're gonna do, always dry fit first. So this is gonna plug into one of your USB connectors in there, or USB-C. And then it's going to basically, it sits right here. So that part's not a big deal. And then of course, you know, you can close that. And everything actually seems to line up really, really good. The one thing I'm having a little hard time with trying to figure out, you can see how those have those little slits. I'm not sure if it goes under here, like then on both sides. So that's the part I'm trying to figure out, because with this double-sided sticky tape, you got one shot to figure this out. So I'm gonna play with this, and I will come back here and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so that actually wasn't too bad. It does. Those little tracks, they go right underneath the silver trim right here, and I didn't even take off the 3M tape, and everything is actually stuck down extremely well. By the way, if you ever see me and you have a white Model Y, I leave these everywhere. And then this thing closes with a perfect ring around it. There is no gap. It's not raised. It's nothing under there. And then I just plugged it into the single USB stick down there. So now what we're going to go do is dig up a phone charger and test all of these to see how well they work. So let's get in on that. But right now, I'm telling you what, this thing, it actually fits and sits damn good, even without that 3M tape on there. So give me a minute, we'll get some toys. So the specs on this is a 27 watt high speed fast charging, compatible with all the goodies. So we are plugged into the USB-C end right here. We got our iPad. I just set it down right there, and there is the other end. And we are not charging Focus. Nope. Not charging on the iPad. Car is on. You can probably hear it. Okay, let's check something else. Plugged in my cell phone and it is charging. And just to show you guys that it is, 10 minutes until full. So it is charging. Unplug it and plug it back in. Boom. So it will charge from the USB-C to USB-C, your cell phone. Let's see if it does it with a USB. And still, sadly enough, it will not charge an iPad. But your phone, it will. Let's just go ahead and unplug that, see if that makes a difference. And no, it's still not charging. But here's what I also really want to try. Will it recognize a light show? So let's gear up for that, and we'll do a quick light show test. Do. Ooh, boy, that really is snug to get your USB in. Light show. And, yep, custom USB light show. And let's go ahead and confirm that, and let's just make darn sure it works. Exit the car and start. So far, so good. So I could care less about it not charging the iPad. The fact that it will work for the light show, I'm sold immediately. Worth every penny of it, specifically because I don't need to screw around with a USB-C to USB adapter to plug in underneath the dash. I can just plug it straight in down here. I'm sold immediately. I would buy this right now. 10 out of 10. Could care less if it doesn't charge my iPad. The car's got 8 more chargers in here that will. So that's very cool. But just for the fun of it, I'm going to try the other plugs to see if the iPad will charge. I suspect it won't. But right now, just based solely on the fact that it will play the light shows, I would buy it. Hang on real fast. Let's check everything else, and then we will wrap this up. So yeah, the Kunist 4-in-1 USB hub, again, 27 watts charging power. It's not going to charge your iPad, but it's going to charge your phones. And yeah, solely based on the fact that I can play my light show on it, this product is a 10 out of 10 for me. The fit and color is very nice as well. And honestly, I am not going to use that 3M tape because it sits so well in place right now that I'm not even going to bother with it. So yeah, I totally give this thing a thumbs up. I will put a link in the description below. And as always, man, it's always good to see you guys. Have a great weekend.